Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I will be doing your November 2019 love reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So where we're going to start is we're just going to kind of clear off the cards just a bit. We're going to take the Golden Tarot and put it behind Believe and Kindness, if you guys can see it right there. And this will be used for your bonus reading at the end of your reading. We're going to take your Witchling cards and your Fairy Guidance and put them to the side. And then we have here the Paulina Cassidy deck. And it's called Paulina Tarot. All these cards will be linked in the description box below. And we are going to see now, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what November holds for you when it comes to love. And it is a pleasure to have you here. I am so glad that you have tuned in and stopped by. So now let's see, Libra. Libra, November 2019, love. 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 My goodness. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Libra, November 2019, love. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Libra, is the Chariot. You are most definitely moving forward. There is a Cancer energy here. This is a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. Then you have the Lovers card. Now, this is fantastic in a love reading, of course, but this is also a Gemini presence and a time frame of May 21st to June 20th. Then you have the Ace of Cups, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of love. The Page of Cups, you are most definitely taking it. The Four of Swords, needing to rest after a battle fought. And the battle is simply life. Temperance, Sagittarian energy coming forward. Five of Cups, change your mind, change your life. Change what you're looking at here, Libra, and you are going to see that love just kind of, it pours into your life. It really does. Then you have the Moon card. You have a lot of people showing up. The Sun, happiness and joy as you move forward. And the Tower, a great change is coming your way. Okay, a lot of major arcana cards. This is definitely a time of intensity. All right, so with so many major arcana cards showing up, this time is going to be intense. It may be testing you in some ways that you hadn't expected. It's about facing fears, especially when it comes to love. For those of you who are in a romantic relationship, you are going to be kind of being pushed out of your comfort zone when it comes to love. And Libra, I know you guys, you love is what you're good at, okay? Relationships are the pinnacle essence of your existence. Your heart is in it always, and all of it is in. So you never give just a little bit of yourself. And here, that's the truth. You are giving your heart, you are giving your soul, you are moving yourself forward. Let's see what your Fairy Guidance has to say. Libra, November 2019, love. Libra, November 2019, love. Energy. It's fantastic energy around you. And karma, that's also what the Tower can represent, a karmic debt coming into play. And that can be where things are really hard, where you're looking at this one specific thing, and it's going to be this specific time, this is going to be something that happens where you think, oh my gosh, not this again. You know, I just can't handle, I don't want to deal with this. And it's going to be karmic. It's going to be moving you forward, though, to a place that you really want to be, body, mind, and spirit. Libra, November 2019, love. Libra, November 2019, love. Libra, November 2019, love. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. You have luck with you, and this one right here. And prosperity, luck that brings you prosperity. I love it. So we're starting here with luck. And what this says is, with a clear direction of what you want to achieve, you're summoning energy that brings good luck. And that's most definitely it. You are summoning energy into your life, into your soul, that brings you good luck, that brings you abundance, that brings you joy. And this is being focused on what it is that you want, body, mind, and spirit, but also what your heart wants. Because Libra, you're going to have a tendency to sit there and not listen to your heart, because you're going to say, oh my gosh, that's so silly, or oh my gosh, I really need to focus on this, not that, or I've been down this road before and I'm not going to do it again. I don't care if my heart says, this person is the right one for me. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Now, listen to your head too. If you know the person is, kind of a bad person for you, but you are physically just very attracted to them, then, kind of step back, look at things, look at why. But here, you are going to have luck with you. You're going to have kind of a lucky star following you. And the color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing your heart chakra. Because for you, Libra, listening to your heart, and if just kind of for the rest of your life, if you just listen to the heart chakra cleanse before you go to bed at night, or you listen to the heart chakra cleanse, just once a week, that is going to be so beneficial for you, because you revolve around relationships, around love, around the balance of love and the balance of self. And balancing your heart with your mind is just going to be so powerful for you, because once you have your heart in balance, because I believe we are emotional beings, we function from a place of emotions. Once you have your emotions in balance, you will find that your thoughts start being in harmony, because when we are on lower vibrations, we attract to ourselves things that vibrate low, things that do not have the same love, the same joy, the same prosperity to them. So when our heart is at a higher vibration, our heart impacts our mind. So when our heart is low, we attract low things to us. When our heart is high, we attract beautiful, kind, lovely things to us. It almost feels like magic will be around you. So that is what I'm saying here, and that is what I'm seeing here for you, Libra. It's going to be so important for you to work with your heart and your heart chakra. Then we have prosperity. Know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe that you can have them. Period. End of discussion. Believe that you can have the prosperity that you want. Believe that you can have the bounty that you desire. Believe that you can move past and open doors that seemed shut, that, that made you felt that you couldn't get to the place that you wanted to in love and in life. And now you're going to find that you are getting there. Now, the color that shines through here is purple. That's healing and cleansing the crown chakra. And I don't remember if I read this out loud, and it says here, know that you deserve all things wondrous and believe that you can have them. I believe I read that. Sorry, sometimes when I'm doing a reading, actually all the times when I'm doing a reading, I don't remember them afterwards. And sometimes when Spirit is talking so fast and so much, I can't remember from moment to moment. So you have to just bear with me. Then we have energy. With boundless energy, you're achieving more than you ever thought possible. There is going to be an energy to you. Now, it doesn't have to be an exuberance of physical energy. There's also going to be emotional and spiritual energy around you that you're going to feed off of, thrive off of as you move forward. So just be aware of that and use that energy to your fullest. I'm just going to take a sip of tea. All right. Then we have karma. Karma is the universal teacher, sending forth lessons from past and present. You are going to meet with some karmic mishaps along the way. And why I say mishaps is it's not actually going to be a mishap, but it's going to feel like a mishap. You're going to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, what the heck did this happen? Really questioning things, really feeling overwhelmed at times. So here, with knowing that it's karmic, knowing that it's the universe kind of taking things out of control and saying, this is, excuse me, this is what needs to be learned. This is what you've been learning almost throughout the ages at times. It's actually going to be empowering, and it's going to be freeing for you. Because right here you have the Chariot. Now again, this is a Cancer energy at your heart. Now it can be that Cancer is at your heart, that you have a Cancer within your life, or it can be within your chart. This can be your Venus, all right? Your Venus could also be Libra, depending on, who you are. Don't think that if your Venus is Libra that you can't be watching this video. You absolutely can, because this is all about love. So here you have at your heart Cancer. You are moving forward, the time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. Decisions made at that time may be coming up, all right? Or you may be making plans revolving around this time period for 2020. This is a general reading, so it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But here I have a sense of you reining in. You have the black horse and you have the white horse. You have the night and you have the day, reigning in two sides of you, Libra, and finding a balance within yourself, which is what you are all about. And that leads to the star, which is an Aquarius energy, a time frame of January 20th to February 18th. Now, this could be of 2019 to 2020, but you are moving towards your soul's wish, and you are reigning in your heart what you desire, your emotions, to move you forward towards your soul's desire, towards what your heart wants, towards where you want to be. And there's a balance that's needed, which is absolutely integral to you as a Libra, to have that balance, to have that understanding. And so here, as you are obtaining that balance, there is a sense of following love. Now, this is a Gemini energy. It can be a Gemini is on your mind a lot, but it can also be that a Pisces is on your mind a lot. But love and the facing of fears. It can be that a relationship is heading into uncharted territory. It can be that you're looking at love and you're fearing, can I move forward this way? Am I ever going to be able to be in love the way that I want to? Or is this ship just going to pass me by? Do I have to settle for people that I'm not really that keen on? Or am I going to find that person that kind of sweeps me off my feet, that person that makes it, kind of hard to breathe around? There is a sense of love surrounding you. There is a sense of beauty surrounding you. The Gemini energy is a time frame of May 21st to June 20th. The moon is a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. So know here, Aquarius time frame goes right into Pisces time frame that is here. So pay attention to January 20th to March 20th, right? From January 20th. This is all 2020. I think I said 2019 to 2020. This is all 2020 right here. So pay attention to the beginning of 2020 for you, right? Because there is just a sense of power coming over you. There's a sense of, really embracing what you love. You're a part of a whole, is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying that there is something beautiful around you that you need to just kind of let yourself absorb into, kind of be like a sponge and take in the love that's around you, because there's a fear that you're not really in love, that things won't really work out, you have a lot of questions, or there's a fear that things will be able to progress in the way that you want to. There can even be a fear for some of you Libras that you will never have love, that's just not going to be part of your life, that you get to watch other people fall in love and be happy, but that's not meant for you. And I want to tell you that if that's where you are in your life right now, it's not true. Do not let that sorrow, that pain, that hurt take over, because we all go through it. Every single person. If anybody tells you, oh no, I never doubted that I would meet my true love and be absolutely happy, they're lying to your face, okay? And you don't need that person. So here, know that if you're doubting, or if you're doubting your relationship and you're saying, gosh, we're just not connecting the way that we used to, then it's going to take effort, most definitely, to get things back where you want them to be. Or you might just have to say, facing the fears of, is this the relationship that ends in order for me to find the one that I love? So here, you do have a tremendous change coming into your life in November. Okay, it can be the end of November, the beginning of December, but you do have a tremendous change coming into your life, Libra. So for some of you, you're making hard decisions. You are. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, oh no, everything's just going to be hunky-dory and it's all going to be roses and butterflies and fairy tales. This is going to be a fairy tale, but it's a grim fairy tale. It's a real fairy tale. It's the one where you face uncomfortable truths and you move forward in life, because until Disney whitewashed everything and just said, oh, it all has to be perfect, fairy tales were harsh because the world was harsh. Children knew about death before they knew about life, because they watched loved ones just pass away because it was such a hard time. It was so hard to get past the age of 7. So here, back in olden times, so here, what you're seeing is you're seeing the truth of love. And I know nobody wants to hear that. Everybody wants to hear the Cinderella story. You meet your prince, you get swept off your feet, you live happily ever after, and it's just one fairy tale moment after the other. Anybody, again, who tries to sell you that is life, or that is their life, is lying to you. Because life is hard, and life is about sacrifices and pains and sufferings. And you know that because at your root is the Four of Swords. You've been through pain, you've been through sorrow, you've been through sacrifices, you've been through war. And I view life as war. It's the war of our souls. It's the war of kindness. Can you still be kind? Can you still be compassionate? Can you still care and live in this world? Because here, you have to rest. And that's kind of the greatest test of all. Can you still be kind and live in this world? but you need to rest. You need to know that you have been through battles, and now it is time to focus on what you want, on the way that you're moving forward, because things are changing. The tower is life falling down, is things falling down. And now you're saying, okay, how do I rebuild? How do I go after what I desire? How do I stand tall? Where is it that I fit into this realm of love and this realm of life? Because there's a huge change that's coming, and I want you to know that that change is going to bring about it is bringing about it a gift of love and a soul's wish being answered. And yes, at times you might feel like everything is falling apart. You might feel like Humpty Dumpty, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put your life back together again. But there's a sense of a healing that's coming over, that if you step back and you say, yes, things are changing. Because as Plato said, all is flux and nothing stays the same. If you embrace that all is change and life is nothing but change, you will see that you are moving towards a love that has you facing fears that you would rather walk away from. You change your mind, you change your life. The Five of Cups really does say that. But let's move to the Temperance card, because that's the next one. And this is a Sagittarian energy. This is a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st. The last part of November, you'll be finding your footing again, which is very nice to hear for you, Libra. And then you move towards the Page of Cups. This is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. You have a strong Pisces presence here. This is also a strong facing of fears. Now, the negative side of Pisces is that, okay, you have Pisces and you have Cancer here. Spirit just said, yeah. So Spirit was like, no, focus on this one. But what I was saying about Pisces is the negative thing about Pisces is that if they can move past their fears, they can conquer the world, but they can get caught in their fear. So you're going to have a bit of that in you in November when it comes to love, when it comes to the way that you're moving forward with your heart, with your soul, as you're embracing your truth. If you can move past the fear that comes from the change, that comes from seeing your soul's wish being granted. Now, your soul's wish being granted does not mean that it will happen in the way that you expect. But with the Cancer energy, there's a sense of you reining in what you desire, of you finding the balance that you are all about. And that balance is, again, reiterated within the Temperance card. It's all about your balance. It's all about your truth. As you become a student of what you love, things are going to start changing for you. You're going to start redefining things, gaining a greater understanding, gaining a greater truth about yourself, and really saying, this is where I stand and this is what I want. The water sign energy linked to the Pisces with the moon and the Cancer with the Chariot is telling me that your heart is going to be a bit on your sleeve, which is not actually something you're going to feel very comfortable with, Cancer. You're not going to feel very comfortable with this, Libra. The Cancer energy here has your heart being very open. The Pisces energy has your heart being open, yes, but has you facing fears, has you looking at doubts. When it comes to love, these are both linked to love. This crowns you. Your heart and your head are linked right here. So here, you're being a student of what you desire. You're going to have to answer some maybe uncomfortable questions when it comes to what you want. There are going to be choices that you are making, but you are definitely going to be getting a gift from the divine that you are taking, and it leads you towards your soul's wish, and it also leads towards things changing. It's almost as if it can't be that you had to lose it all in order to regain it, but it's almost like you're taking you're taking an old house that was like falling down, and you're bulldozing it. Well, yeah. Well, maybe not bulldozing it, but you're leaving the foundation, okay? And you are knocking it down, and you are kind of gutting it out. You're gutting it. That's what you're doing. You're gutting the house, and you're rebuilding towards your prosperity, towards what you want it to be. So when it comes to love in November, there are going to be things that you face. There are going to be changes that come about. It can't be that your relationship moves to the next level and you have a lot of fear. Like, wow, either, oh, I've never been this serious in a relationship before. I've never felt this way about a person before. I've never felt quite like this, because it's going to be an intense relationship. Or if you're in a relationship already, it's things moving to the next level, or it's having to face fears about each other, karmic fears that are kind of ingrained in your psyche. Not kind of. Karmic fears are ingrained in your psyche. So both of you are going to be facing fears, you and your partner, all right? They impact you, yes, but they also have you looking at things differently, having you look at what you want and the way that you want to move forward in a much more succinct manner. Now, this is also saying that as you take this gift, as your soul's wish is granted, you move forward in love with more assurity of self, but you're still going to wait for that next shoe to drop, Libra. You're really not going to trust it right away. With the Five of Cups, you have the 3 cups spilt on the ground. You have 2 cups standing up. You have regrets, you have sorrows, you have hurts, you have pains. This can be karmic, most definitely. But this is also going to be how you've been conditioned to look at things. It's kind of like, don't get too happy, because that's going to be when everything starts falling apart. But you have the 2 of Cups here. You have the Lover's card, you have the Ace of Cups. Things aren't going to fall apart the way that you fear they are. It does not mean that you don't have to put any work into the relationship and everything's going to be great, or it doesn't mean that the one that you are just going to fall madly in love with is just going to arrive on your doorstep and you're going to be swept off your feet, because that's kidnapping. Right? It means that you are moving towards what you desire and you're changing your perspective on things, because that's going to be so empowering to you, because you are raising your energy vibration. You are raising what you are attracting into your life. And that does bring with it a lot of changes, but it brings with it a sense of you moving forward, being a student of where you stand, of what you want, of how you are embracing your soul and yourself. And so as you change your mind to change your life, you embrace this gift that God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe is giving to you, of love. And it can bring up a lot of sorrows. It can bring up insecurities. It can make you face, truths about yourself and about relationships, and maybe about the relationship that you're in, something that you've wanted to gloss over, where Spirit is saying now, no, you can't. You have to look at everything as it truly is. And also, if you're not in a relationship, you have to look at yourself as you truly are. And not just sitting there and being fatalistic and saying, oh, I'm giving up on love, it's never going to come. It's just too hard, it's too much, I'm done, that's it. But it's saying here not to give up on yourself. It's saying here that once you move past the pain, you move past the fear, you embrace what it is that your heart wants, you're going to find yourself empowered. And that empowerment is going to move you to the moon, to facing these fears, to looking at the truth about yourself, and then seeing that the night is just as important as the day. Without the moon, you would not have the stars. You would not have the place to send your wishes to, and the universe wouldn't hear. So here, you're actually going to find that at night, Libra, for November especially when you're going to sleep at night, you're going to look at all the pains, all the changes, all the sorrows that you have been through, and then you're going to see that everything that happened for a reason. And you might sit there and say, Dane, I hate that when people say that, it's such a load of bull. I've been through so much pain, so much hurt. How could it have all been for a reason? There's a divine plan that's in your life that you are embracing right now. And that the divine plan is going to put you in uncomfortable places and have you face uncomfortable situations. But when it comes to love, it is saying here that it is going to have you embracing a relationship that you didn't think you could have, or a love that you thought was lost to you coming. And it's going to be a peaceful balance that you are embracing. It is going to be a soul's truth that you are entering. So how does Libra enter into the soul's truth of this beautiful love? How does Libra enter into the soul's truth of this beautiful love? How does Libra enter into the soul's truth of this beautiful love? How does Libra enter into the soul's truth of this beautiful love? Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Okay, fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything is the Seven of Coins, patience. Patience. You know that you have planted the harvest. You know that you have grown, the tree. Be patient, because your life is bearing fruit when it comes to love. It is bringing you prosperity. It is bringing you abundance. The luck is bringing you the prosperity that you want. Be patient. Then we have the King of Coins. Again, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Strong water sign presence within this reading. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Right? These are the Golden Tarot, and why I love them is they're all based off of medieval and Renaissance art. And in college, I was a medieval history major, so they very much speak to me. Then you have the Knight of Swords. This is you. You are represented by the swords in the minor arcana. You are represented by the Justice card in the major arcana. You want to charge forward. You want to go after what it is that you desire and not really think things through. You want to just kind of act because you're a bit frustrated and this change is coming towards you. So you're thinking, okay, I'm just going to get on this bandwagon. I'm just going to embrace this change and go. Don't go too quickly. Okay, the change that is coming towards you and the change that is embracing you, that might make you feel as if everything is falling apart at times, but this isn't falling apart. This is just a fantastic change that is coming into your life. And I say it's fantastic because it is bringing you towards what your soul wants, towards the love that you truly desire. And you're going to want to charge forward in it. You're going to want to kind of, meet the dragon head on. And if you wait, you're going to find that it wasn't a dragon at all, that it was a lizard, and that you could just kind of step over it. So center yourself, because you're going to bring clarity into your life through this centering, through this sense of knowledge. Yeah, and here he's slaying the dragon. Okay? You're going to find that it's not a dragon at all. You're going to find that if you wait, you will be able to walk over a little tiny lizard. The Four of Coins. Your energy has been drained. Okay, this is my emotional vampire card. This is saying here that at the root, you need to focus on centering your soul and yourself. You're going to get caught up in silly things, caught up in things that you don't really want to be caught up into. Okay, because it's going to be taking the attention away from everything that you have been through. Or it's going to be taking the attention away from the person who is draining your energy, or the situation that is draining your energy. So you're going to focus on one thing, and you're going to think, this is my problem. This is my kind of Achilles heel. This is the thorn in my side kind of mentality here. But it's actually going to be something else. So that stepping back is going to be highly important. And it's very interesting. You have a 4 over a 4. So taking care of yourself, connecting with your own spiritual essence is going to be what moves you forward. Then you are a student, again, of the swords, of you. This is you being a student of your mind, of your desires, of the way that you want to move forward, looking at things with new eyes, right? And this is how you move forward in your truth. You don't act too quickly. You take care of the vampiric energy that is around you. And you know that the seeds that you have planted are leading you towards a love that just radiates from you. Your subconscious message is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is embracing your soul and yourself. It is connecting with inner knowledge. It's really saying that you have the answers, because you are surrounded by this beautiful energy that's having you face karmic lessons. So having that time to just kind of do the time out, to connect with your heart, to connect with your soul, to connect with you, is going to be able to move you forward, Libra, to the place that you truly want to be, to the place that you truly need to be within love. This is also saying that you cannot ignore the spiritual side of love. And if you have a partner who ignores the spiritual side of love and says, you should be good with what I give you, it's just going to be this, you're going to feel hollow. So make sure that you connect soul to soul. It's going to be so important. Your subconscious message for the whole entire reading is the Devil. Now, this is a Capricorn energy, a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. That's so funny that you have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Is the time frame December 22nd, January 19th, January 20th, February 18th, February 19th to March 20th. Those are going to be important times for you when it comes to love. The beginning of 2020 is going to be very important to you in love. This is saying that you're breaking away of addictions. Also, be mindful of addictions coming up in this time, because you will be facing some hiccups along the way. You will be facing the Tower card, the change that is coming. And at times you'll be handling that change really, really well. And at other times you might feel like you need a crutch. All right? So that crutch can be drugs, it can be alcohol, it can be sex, it can be food, it can be, things that you think of when you think of addictions. But it can also be people pleasing. It can be, oh my gosh, everything's falling apart. I'm going to plan the next 20 years out really, really well and just stick to this list no matter what. And you know that you're not going to do it. So it's wasting time. It's letting anxiety take over. So here, with the Devil card, just be aware. But also know that subconsciously, the earthly plane is going to be very important to you. You're breaking through chains that have held you back. You're redefining where you stand, who you are, what you want. And as you do so, you are going to find that you stand firmly on this ground. And you say, this is who I am. You embrace the Devil, okay? Because the Devil doesn't have to be bad. I know that might go against a lot of people's ideas and ideals. But the Devil was taken from, kind of earth gods of ancient times and demonized. And demons were Greek inspirations, okay? They were called demons, right? And they were corrupted. So here, there is a strong connection with this earthly plane and moving forward in your truth and what you desire. So know that you will be strongly grounded, but you need the spiritual, and I think that's very funny. You have the High Priestess and you have the Devil. The spiritual and the earthly need to come together in order to bring you the happiness that you deserve and the happiness that you want. All right, Libra, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.